All right, I am here. The tournament is going to start in 2 minutes. But unfortunately, I just got back from work. I need to get a little bit of food for me, so I'm going to try to do this as discreetly as possible. Is anyone else playing in this event today? Interesting. Okay. Well, let's look at some of the players in this event. So we, oh my goodness, the number one player is rated 2779. That is very high. That is incredibly high. It seems like there should be a little thing at the bottom that says like where you're at. So I'm just trying to scroll down. I can't even see where I'm at. It's only showing the top 30 for some reason. No, 40. Oh, I guess I'm not quite down as far as I thought I would be. There's not that many people in it. There's only 176, so. But I'm pretty far down. So I'll probably play somebody quite good on the first round. I'll be in the bottom half of the bracket, and I don't think I'll be at the bottom. I think I'll be nearer to the top of the bottom half, which will mean I might get to play someone super strong. Never played a 2700 before. All right, we've got 20 seconds, 15 seconds before we're going to start. Okay, now we're in my rating range. Let's see. I am the 104th player out of 185, so I should play like someone in the top 20-ish, which should be probably someone over 2,000, which will be fun. Okay, here we go. We got someone 2146. 3-1 is a little bit faster than I would like, but that's where we're at. My opponent is streaming. Interesting. So you can check them out if you want. Okay, I'm going to play the exchange variation. That's what I tend to play. All these moves are very normal and easy for me, which is great. Yeah, I'll go here. And after that, I like to take here to dislocate that bishop so that then I can just play b4. And then I'll castle. And then I'll start my minority attack. Start storming those pawns. I guess I should have played b5 right away. I didn't think about that. That was actually a possibility. Okay, I'll definitely play b5 here. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Let the trade happen. And now they've got this very tender spot on the C file. How do I want to deal with it? I think first things first, I would like them to decide what's happening here. I don't think I want to go all the way with G4 and just fully weaken myself. Okay, good. I don't have to. So the next question is, how are we arranging this? I think I want to go here, have some pressure going on that pawn. There's also pressure on this diagonal now. See, Crean, what is happening? Yeah, I was a little worried they were going to do that. So then if I take... They can't really push, though. So then I would just take... Oh, maybe they can, actually. No, they can't. Okay, they can do that. I think what I'll do is... check. Just to put the king in the corner and then go here and offer up the trade. I didn't want to trade the knight for the bishop, but I'm fine trading the bishop. That's okay. Yeah, this might not be great. Now if they go something like this or this, more like this, I can't take this way, and then they have two attackers on there, and so that's not the best. But I guess I can go here first, because if he goes here, then I could take that, and it's not an issue. Okay, so now I have to make my decision. I think I want to go here. And I'm looking for discoveries that are brutal, and I don't see one. I think this works fine. And then I'll probably just move my queen maybe here. I don't know about this knight move. Like, after they move their bishop, then they have this. And I'm like, I don't know if that was best. Okay, I think that's okay. I think I'd like to guard this square. I actually almost put my queen here because I would like to guard that square, but I can't do it. Okay, so they move away. Not offering up that trade. I will go here. And I'm okay trading the rooks. I think that would be fine for me. I also will probably bring the knight back. Though then they have this idea for free, which so maybe I'm not doing that. And the problem is trading rooks doesn't go super well for me because my queen didn't end up there. It might have been a mistake. Maybe I should have put my queen like here. For a second there, I thought I had that move. I do not. Okay. So this is a tough one. I don't think I want to go here for the reason I just stated, that they would go here. Question is, let's be very specific. Where would I move my piece now? If I take here, luring the queen to there, and then I go here and here, now what? I don't think I like where that is. What if I go here? Knight takes. That should be okay. If they push that, that's okay. So I think this works. What I'm most worried about is what if they double. Wow, I'm down to 30 seconds. The 3-1 is a little bit fast. I prefer 3-2. And I think I'm going to struggle with 3-1. Because now I basically am playing a bullet game at this point, which I don't even play. So I kind of have to insta-move. This is my move if they allow it. If they take here, I take here. They don't really have any threats. This seems like a pretty legit threat, actually. I didn't think about that. I'm hitting the pawn and I'm threatening that square. That is a forking square, to be clear. School starts back tomorrow. No. My school started today. No, yesterday? Yesterday. I think yesterday. Wow. That's a bold move. Okay. Let's go down it. Maybe he's fully calculated that it wins. This looks terrible. Looks utterly... well, let's checkmate. Oh, my God. Okay. What a bonehead. What I should have done here was probably just push by. And then, am I just winning at that point? Yeah, I think I'm winning there. Wow, what a ridiculous move. This happened, spoilers? Yeah, I guess spoilers. This happens on a Road to 2200 game that's coming up, where I did that exact thing, and it was not exactly, but close. So here, okay, so here it does say that black is winning, actually, by a lot. And if I go here, they take, and yeah, I'm losing a whole piece. So I was dead anyway, so that's cool. I'm happy that I didn't just throw it. Fried Foxy's here. What's happening, my friend? Summer just melts away. Yeah, I hear you, man. Summer does just melt away. It is kind of brutal. Okay, so we're not starting round 2 yet, so we can still do a little more analysis of this game. Let's go to the beginning. I felt like I played the beginning quite well. It's just a regular exchange variation. I got them to have a less than perfect structure. And that move was bad. It felt bad. It just felt weird, right? Like I'm really kind of hanging him out to dry. Best move to the engine is just back it up again. Now if he goes here, we can move out of the way and go like here. This is backed up plenty, and we're still doing well. I put my knight in a weird spot that clearly was going to get kicked at some point. I put it in a terrible spot, and they found the tactic that won. A better move for me would have been to take Then they go back, and now we're even. But as soon as I take that piece, well, then I've just lost. Okay, so that's all the analysis we're going to do from that game. The next game will start soon. Unfortunately, in these Untitled Tuesdays, I don't get to do a ton of analysis. So you don't have students until Monday. Yeah, I have students. I don't have students until Tuesday. It's funny. I've already had some contact me about how excited they are to come back to school. So that's cool. They might be more excited than me. I think my students are great, and I love working with them. But also, just like doing chess is also fun. So listen to your tournament recap and like the short updates after every game. Cool. I'm glad you liked it, Foxy. I got to admit, it's kind of hard to do. I'm like really sitting there going like, oh my goodness, I don't know. Should I do it? I've just had this horrible round. Really, the best thing for my mental health would be to not do it, and then I'm like, no, I'll do it anyway. So if people enjoy it, then I think it's worth it. If people don't enjoy it, it's definitely not worth it, because it, especially round one, I don't know if you caught that one. That was a really hard one. I had to really restrain myself, and like I was in a horrible state after that round. Probably the worst I've ever been in, to be honest. I almost dropped out of the tournament, and I've never even considered doing that before. Uh-oh, there must be another window where it's open. English opening, huh? Okay, that's cool. This person is rated 859, so I have kind of different goals this game. Last game, my goal was to play solid and hope to have some chances. Here, my goal is much more like play quick, play well, and look for tactical chances. Like, almost certainly they'll give me a shot, and I need to take it. If I don't, then I lose to an 859, and I lament, like, how did I lose to someone so low rated? And the answer is, well, you got your shot, and you just missed it. So that's kind of how these games work. You gotta look for your shots. 859 players are very good chess players, but they'll give you chances. Oh, man. Okay, let's just cancel. We're just going to try to make fast moves. Like, I started thinking, and I was like, no, there's no point. We'll go here. This seems just reasonable. We'll go here. Interesting question. I don't trade because I want them to do this. I'm baiting them. And they're 850, and they might do that. They might think like, I'll go here, and then I'll take here, and I've wrecked their pawns. But really, if they end up castling short, I think that would be much worse for them. Yeah, bringing your own sets. In the U.S., very, very rare that you don't have to supply your own set. I mean, I'm quite jealous of everything Europe when it comes to chess. And that is one of the many, many ways where Europe is superior in chess. I don't really know what to do here, if I'm being honest. I'm a little bit tempted to just try to cement my knight here. They take... So I think I'm going to go here with the idea of going here. I guess the problem is they might go there, but if they do, that just loses a pawn currently. So that'll be okay. And if they don't, I'm just going to stick my knight in here. Okay, so maybe I need to prep it more. I'm happy with this trade. And I will go here. Putting more pressure on this move. Okay. I'll stick my knight in there. And if they take, I'm going to take with the rook. My goal is to put this knight here or to play f5 and then stick my knight there. The problem is they do have ways to dislodge it. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. The idea being I'm going to swap the location of these pieces. I do think it makes sense to just play f5. I guess I'm realizing that I kind of want to keep my knight there. And I'm probably going to play f4. I might wait to play f4 until I double rooks on the e-file. I'm a bit unclear on what's best there. Okay, I like that a lot. Yes, I have to move my rook. I think that's pretty good for me. Let me see. Is there something here? Like with this diagonal and the rook? I don't think so. I think I want to go here. This pawn is protected. Do I want to go here and kick the knight back? I'm very much considering that. I didn't want my rook here really anyway. I would much rather stick my knight there. And then if they go here, I think I'm pretty happy with that. The king becomes weaker and weaker and more chances to exploit it. Okay, so he's already doing that. If f5 and they push by, okay, first thing to notice, they have trapped their own knight. So this is what I was talking about. When you play someone at this rating, you cannot autopilot for even one move. I almost autopiloted and was like, okay, this looks pretty reasonable. Wait, let's try. But it's like, no, they trapped their knight. You got to find the tactic and then win. And if you miss it, you lose. So there we go. We got the tactic. Now, hopefully we will win. No guarantees, but we've got a huge advantage now. They made the mistake we were assuming they would make at some point. And now we are trying to capitalize. Problem is after this takes, rook takes, rook takes. I don't really love where I'm at. But it does. No, I'm gonna. Whoa. Let's not hang a piece. Okay, I am gonna play rook takes. I am going to go. Knight to here, kind of blocking off everything. Probably queen back, rook to e8, and just try to win the game that way. Okay, that's not really an issue. Still up a piece. I only have 33 seconds, and there's only 1 second increment, so I do have to, be snappy about this. I can't mess around. That pawn is going to hang. There's not much I can do about that. But this really forces them to have to do something. Probably trade the rook in some way. I'm guessing they want to take that knight. Okay, they're just going to do that. That definitely should lose. Now they're just down a piece. They only have 10 seconds. It's time to start checking and being annoying and seeing if we can make something pop there. Doesn't look like it, but we can take some pawns. They got a check over there, but I don't think I care that much about that check. That seems like a bad idea. I should be able to get a mate here. They're not going to get a perpetual here, are they? They might. My goodness, are they going to get a perpetual? Oh my god, I think I gave up a perpetual. As soon as I made this move, I was like, that might be a perpetual. I think it's perpetual. Wow, that's really terrible. I can come around the other way, though. Here, I might get mated. Like, I'm that desperate not to perpetual that I might let myself get mated. So I think I got out of the perpetual. I think they could have pushed that pawn. Well, I guess I haven't yet. Oh, I don't lose a piece. Oh, and I'm down to no time. I might just lose on time. Wow. Shocking. Here. Now there's no more checks, it looks like. And I have mate. Right? No more checks. Oh, that was a good move. No! Oh my god. 3-1 is really, really hard for me. That is a very hard time control. Okay, lost to an 800. That's how you lose to an 800. Let's see. What's up, Landau? How are you doing, Daniel? You play better than your blitz rating. I think you need to trust your intuition more. And blitz just stop to calculate, double check stuff. Only crow. Yeah, the problem is, Foxy, I don't play blitz to win. I play blitz as a way to practice the skills of classical chess. I mean, I like to win, don't get me wrong, but what I mean is, like, I'm not trying to develop my blitz rating or skills. So I want to continue working on calculation even in blitz, which obviously is not the best idea if you want to win, and leads you to lose games like that, where even I told myself, like, you got to start moving fast. And there was just that one position I kind of lost track of the fact that we were playing a blitz game. Took too much time, and then suddenly it was just over. I was so far down on time, it was almost impossible for me to come back. So it was definitely embarrassing. I don't play against the modern like I should. I know I should probably play e4. I just kind of let it transition into a King's Indian if they go for it, and it looks like we have completely moved into a King's Indian. So I don't know if they know we have. Like, this person again is under 1,000, so it's unclear to me what precisely they know, what they don't know. This bishop will look very bad now. Ah, interesting. I think I love this, that they're just letting me have that enormous center. I'm going to come back here. I'll be able to stick a knight here, and that looks pretty strong for me. You have the same issues in blitz. I lose track of time and it bites me. Yeah, that was a really embarrassing loss. Like, I'm up a piece. I'm up a piece with a mate and 1 on the board. All I have to do is get out of the checks, and I lost on time? Like, that is kind of unacceptable. Look at all these weaknesses. I don't know. My opponents played this very strangely. They can't put the knight here, which they normally would. We'll see if they... Okay, they didn't make that mistake. That's good for them. Okay. Not really sure what to do other than... The problem is if I go here, they take... I put the other knight there. I'm a little bit worried about f5 and what that means. But their king becomes pretty weak at that point, and so I think I'm willing... Maybe... Yeah, so which knight do we want to go with? I think this one. Because this one can cover this square, which looks pretty good. Like, this knight can't even move now. Like, my opponent's position looks very bad to me. Not like losing, but just a bad position. And maybe that was a mistake because I have such a big space advantage that letting them trade that piece off and then letting them do this and reclaiming some space was probably not the best approach. Okay, they do have that possibility, so no, you don't. You don't have that possibility. Okay, so they're going there, which again is a bad square. So I'm fine with that. My pieces aren't good squares, yours aren't bad ones. I come very close to winning the queen with this idea, but not quite. In fact, I get forked, so quite the opposite of winning. I think I will... Do I play? I don't know. I actually don't know what to do, but I need to move, so I'm going to go here and sort of relocate to this diagonal and see if I can put a lot of pressure on it. And at some point, they may just want to move here because that just looks like an enticing move. They might want to go here. And now I'm kind of set up to, you know, be able to have a pretty strong sense in that diagonal. I think I'd rather go here. If they push, they do get some space, but I still think I'm doing well. Okay. Take. That's okay. Is it F4 time? I think it probably is F4 time. Let's play F4 and get something going here. If they do nothing, I'm very tempted to play F5. No, I guess that doesn't work. It's the queen also. But I could probably just move the knight first and then play F5. It just feels like my opponent has nothing. Like, I've done a good job of just totally preventing. And their only move is F5, and for some reason they're just like not willing to play F5. This was a bad move, actually, just letting that happen and hitting my rook. Like, what? Okay, yeah, that was not a good idea. Luckily my opponent is not that skilled. I will move the rook to here with the idea of maybe rook lifting. Bishop is falling. Let's go here. This is now a little bit vulnerable, not fully vulnerable yet. They can keep their knight all the way back on e8 if they want. Again, f5 probably the answer. Every turn, probably f5 is the answer. I'm going to keep my structure that can't be touched because they ran by already. Okay, they run away. Takes. Okay, I'm going to go here with the idea of pushing f5 now. And then if they go by, I'm pushing probably f6. Maybe that doesn't work. Okay, we should start calculating. Takes, queen. That does not look like there's enough there. I don't think I want to take here. Okay, they're probably going to go there and force the queens off. I am going to go here, and I'm going to take here. So, and if they push, okay. Then I have to decide what to do, because I don't really want them to go there. Okay, I think I will just take here. Does that lose a piece? Perhaps. Perhaps that's a very good move. Also, perhaps I should have gone there first. Okay, I'm going to check there. Go here. Bring this knight in. Oh, this is hanging now. With that. Oh boy. This is not hanging. It will be. So I'll take here. There. Here. And this game totally got away from me. Like, this is not a good game anymore. Like, I was crushing this person. And now, my goodness. I feel like I'm just losing. Okay, I can get this pawn at least. We're just going to move fast now. That's really all that matters. Go here. 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 Hopefully not get mated. Okay, there. Okay. Interesting that the king is all the way on the other side now. Okay. Just chasing him around. No real aim or goal. Not looking for mate. Just looking to move. Doing a good job also of moving quickly. Oh, that's a problem. Wow, okay. That could have been really bad. Okay. So I played a terrible game. I played a really good stretch. And then a really terrible end. Yeah, everything was hanging all over. It was just horrible. My percentage was 42%. It says my rating was 400 and my opponent was 450. Why you gotta be like that, chess.com? That's really rude. Ooh, wow, I like g5 early. Okay. This was a mistake. Like a huge game-losing mistake. Because of f5. f5 didn't seem losing to me. I saw f5. And it seemed... Oh, right. The Noah's Ark trap. Okay. I did not see that Noah's Ark trap. Wow. Okay. Well, I messed up big time there. Thankfully, my opponent did not see it. Oh, right. So every move, the right move is to jump in here, hitting both. They have to take. I take back. I've completely weakened everything. This does look quite strong. So I played this game. When I thought I was playing it well, I was playing it bad the whole time. Like, every step of this game was terrible. Alright, let's see. What's your line? Instead of knight e4 by you, perhaps bishop f6, bishop f6. Okay, so yeah, you saw that idea. Right. Here is it? Wait, bishop takes f6. Not, oh, my next game started. I gotta get out of here. Okay, here we go. Welcome to round 4. I'm playing another person in the 800s. So this is what happens when you lose to someone in the 800s. These are your parents. Well, we got crushed. No, we didn't get crushed. I just played horribly and won. Okay, so we got a London. I've got a thing I do against the London. This person would like to chat. I don't chat. I just assume the chat is going to be something about my mother and some other horrible words. That's just what I assume chat will be. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is one of the humans that's wonderful to chat with. It just seems unlikely. Okay, that's kind of a weird move. I think I can progress how I normally would and go here. So the question, should I have taken there? But I feel like if they take, I take, and that looks quite good for me. And then they take, I take. Okay, I take this way so as to not lose my queen. Time control is 3-1. Yeah, and this doesn't seem that great. I just take here. Right? Am I missing something? Oh, I am missing something. Wow. If I take here and they go here and I move back, that bishop is hanging. It's a very clever move by my opponent. So I have to make a move I don't want to make because my opponent is so clever. Perhaps better would have been to trade here and then put the knight in the middle. I think that actually would have been the move. Mistakes were possibly made. Oh, their king is incredibly vulnerable, isn't it? So I have this, but they've got everything in the world I could put in between. What? Oh, okay. We're just trading pieces. Okay. And then here, perhaps, which doesn't do anything. I'm just going to castle next move, so. Oh, this looks, I mean, that wins. So I'm going to assume they're going to trade. Let's go here. I'll let them trade off the bishop. And if they don't, then I guess this doesn't win because of that. Okay. I can't castle, but I can force them to trade now. And which way do I want to go? I think I'll leave the queens on the board because I still have this check. Looks reasonable. And I'll just castle and get out of there. And my position's worse. My opponent's played very well. I don't think they've made a mistake that I missed. I think they've just played a really strong game, as 800s do. 800s are good chess players. This is what I keep saying, that an 800 20 years ago when I was playing was someone who vaguely knew how to play chess. An 800 today is a very strong chess player who occasionally makes horrible blunders. They're very different. Now rook here, and in fact castle's long, looks really good, and this pawn is probably going to fall. Okay, so they probably missed something there, but that's okay. I'm going to go here and give them the opportunity to fix my pawns for me. I'm also going to try to play kind of fast. I have about 30 seconds on them. I have pre-moves turned off, so that could be an issue. I will go here. Wait, he's got 3 on that now. What am I even doing? Wait, why didn't I take there? That was a terrible move. Just utterly terrible. Okay. I mean, just taking here with any piece is pretty good. And leaves me in a bad spot where my knight is awkwardly placed. I think I do need to trade here. Yeah, I'm like losing by a lot. I'll go here. I'm just hoping that my stronger skill will allow me to play a little bit faster, since they're down almost a minute now. And if I can just play a little faster and not lose, then I will win on time. I mean, I would assume they would double the rooks and, you know, get that kind of stuff going. I'll just go here, which looks like a safe place for the knight, and now they're just continually running out of time. I'm going to go here and push this pawn, and with that, hopefully win the game. Nope, they can put the knight there. Yep. I still think that's decent. I'll go here, threatening mate, and we got the mate. All right, got the mate because my opponent was running out of time. Let's see what they said. I went to accept chat, but it was too late. I didn't get to see there. Oh, no, I said sorry. I was going to the bathroom. That's why they were late. Look at that, a friendly chatter. Okay, my camera is out of focus. Huh, it does that sometimes. Let's see if we can fix it. Let's go like this and like this. Did that fix it? I don't know, you'll have to tell me if it fixed it. It's hard for me to tell in that little window. Okay, so computer says I played decent. I am curious here what I was supposed to do. After they play there, okay. I was suspicious that I was supposed to play here, but it just looks kind of strange to me. Like, what am I supposed to do from here then? Okay, so just like castling, develop. Bishop b4 it wants me to play. I'm not moving my bishop a second time. I'm just not. What if I go here? I can take. I still end up with this ISO. In fact, it looks like it hangs. But yeah, so that was a pretty ugly game by me. You know, I was able to pull it off. Is that camera still blurry? It looks like it is. That's not good. Okay, let's see how much time we have before the next one. The next one isn't starting just yet. Hopefully now we'll be playing against somebody a bit higher rated, since I've won 2 games in a row, but they haven't been good games. So this is all fine. And then this was the move that lost, because everything was doing a job and I pulled this out of doing its job. I think this was the move I was actually most considering, and then somehow lost track of doing it. And then I could go like back up here or this way, and I think that would have been fine. But instead I chose to drop the center pawn. Wow, I had to move here. Oh right, I could have gone here first. And then here, let's say here, this pawn's being hit, I can back it up, and it's gonna be much harder for them to get that pawn. Instead I just threw the whole game here, let them win, and then this was a bad move. This was supposed to be a draw. I guess because I'm going to be able to win that pawn at some point. But I messed that up. Oh, at this point I was just trying to stay safe. And then mate. And it's just like, okay. Alright, still blurry. Alright, let's see what we can do about that. We've got a couple seconds here. I don't know this camera that well, so I muted it. But maybe if I go like this and I choose a different camera, which I don't have a different camera. Huh. I thought I did. Why is it doing this? It does do this sometimes. Usually I have to turn it off and on, but that is not turning it off. How do I turn it off and on? Deactivate, activate. There we go. Hopefully that. I think that's better. All right. Yeah, it looks better. You'll have to tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. 17-11. So this player is going to be quite good. Now playing up again. Let's see how this one goes. How many rounds is this thing? I forget how many rounds these things are. 11. That's so many rounds. Okay, my opponent's doing that. I don't really know how to deal with that, other than just I assume it's going to be some sort of Slav, and I'll just handle it like I normally would. I'll end up exchanging here. Yeah, exchange here first. Then I'll go here, and we're just playing exchange Slav now. My bishop will probably go here. Okay, I'll go here and here and here. I'm going to go here first to see where they end up. Because if they end up here, I'll probably want to go there. Though at that point, maybe this is the move. Just winning the bishop pair. So it looks like I'm getting the bishop pair if I want it. Now I know most people hunt the 2 bishop advantage like nothing else. I haven't found the 2 bishop advantage to be that great in my games. I don't know if it's the structures I get or my inability to exploit 2 bishops, but it's definitely a weakness of mine. Okay, I do have the option to take this way, but I'm not going to. It's a 3-1 game. I don't have time to think about it forever. I'll go here. If they take, I'm okay. I'll trade that pawn off. They will have a 2-on-1 in the endgame, which isn't great. I'm gonna definitely go here next. That's a very strange move. I'll go there. And now what? All those sort of easy moves are done. I think I'll give him a decision. If comes back, I'll push him back even farther. They're offering the trade. I don't want to make that trade. I don't want to put their queen on that file. I would rather I got the file first, and then we can go from there. Okay, so I'm doubled on it. I can't do this now, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, and my position looks very good. I don't think I want to say great, but very good. This guy is annoying because I can't really exploit the file as I would like. I know the queen's on the wrong square, which is also annoying. But I don't see any reason to keep the knight over there. Okay, that doesn't lose. For a second there, I thought that was losing. Takes, takes, takes. There. I go there. I'm going to go down this line. Looks interesting. Maybe they'll take with the knight, though. Nope. So we'll go here. There. I go here. And what? Queen here, maybe? And maybe that is totally fine. Yep. Now what? I don't see a good way to take advantage of my opponent's temporary problems. Knight here doesn't do much. Queen coming back does very little. Oh, the king can't escape. Okay, so now we got something. We get the knight to here, we win. Okay, let's do it. Ah, that doesn't work. Not quite. We can go here, though, and then go here. That's a good move. That sort of undoes everything I was looking to do. But I think I can actually go here. And now I can put like the bishop here, pressuring the queen, kick it away. The queen basically has to go there, and the pin is still in play. Or I can just win a pawn this way. Okay, so I've got a pawn. And I'm not too far down on time. I'm not doing great on time. Hitting this guy again. I'm gonna go here, and if the knight takes, I'm gonna take with the queen, and if they trade queens, I don't know if you can stop this pawn. Okay, I'm gonna go back and guard the queen and push this pawn. That's the plan. Working. Let's do this. Could there be dirt on the camera? Yeah, I don't think there was dirt on it. Now I've got... Oh, I can't do that yet. Maybe I can. Can I sack this knight? I don't think so. I think I might go here with the knight. I think I would rather push. And then push. This is actually very scary if he could find a way in. It's going to be really hard, though. It'd have to be like here, here, here. and the knight has to move, letting my pawn just run. Just run wild and free. Okay. You can do this. Hitting this pawn with check. Didn't think about that. Okay, so I'll go here. Here? No, here. Oh no. Back to the time problem. That's not good at all. Going here. Get one more square. And we're real close to winning. So close to winning. Oh, I get checkmated though. Nope, I don't. No, I'm gonna go this way. Okay. That would checkmate me. So I'll go... I have to go to the pawn to do it, but I guess I have to, right? And now I'm going to lose. I didn't realize this pawn was going to be such a thorn in my side. That's really sad. I thought I had this game basically won. Oh, have I lost? Huh. That was really well played by my opponent. I totally did not give him any credit on that pawn. Would it be beneficial to use an engine to play chess instead? No, because I don't play chess to win. I play chess to improve my chess abilities. If I was only playing chess to win, and somehow I got great feelings out of winning at chess over and over, despite not being good at chess, then I would say yes. But that is not my thought. Okay, so I'm doing quite well here. That move was bad. Yes. This is much better. Look at this. We've got everything. We're really on here. Instead, I kind of gave up my advantage by trading all this off. I thought I saw this position. I was like, ooh, this has to be good. But then it turns out there's just nothing there. They made a big mistake there. Why, though, is the question. I don't see why that's a mistake. Okay, because I could go there. And then I just win this pawn. Now I have a passed pawn, and I should be able to win this. This feels very winnable. But I really just let my opponent do whatever they wanted. Here I'm up almost 4. 5. Oh, and I missed this tactic. Look at this. This is game-winning tactic. Bam, bam. This is a very common basic tactic you always have to look for. I have a hard time finding those tactics in basketball. I'm still up a ton. Like, this is just game over, apparently, according to the computer. I am struggling with, like, here. What is the move right here? And that I don't know. This is where I lost. The idea was just get out of the mating stuff. Then they're down a piece, and you have this. Now it's an easy win. I instead tried to push for the win, gave up the pawn, and then gave up mate. Rosen calls them collinear moves. What's the collinear move? Oh boy, the next round has started. Okay, let me close all these other windows. Okay, we're white. Let's do it on 1100. Okay. So again, keeping in mind, looking for blunders. We should see at least one. Though I did find the blunder and lost anyway in one of my games, so that's annoying. I am just going to take here. Oh, they can do that? I don't think they can do that. I'll go here. Get a free tempo. Queen's probably going to go back. I'm going to take that pawn and give up my right to castle. And say I have... Okay, I'll take away your right to castle. And threaten that square. So if you let me do that, the game is over. I don't think they will. They'll probably go here or here. Okay, so that's just another non-developing move. So I'm going to be way, way ahead in development. I'm going to castle long is what I've decided. So I would love to put my bishop here, but that looks very annoying. So I am going to put my bishop... Man, I have nowhere I want to put it. I'm going to put it here, which is really bad for my pawn structure. But I kind of like how fast it develops. Okay, I wasn't seeing that was going to happen, though. I'm going to go here. I'm going to castle long. And I just have a lot of pressure on this file. I probably should have gone here before. Maybe not. Yeah, because I'm going to have to come out this way. So I will go here. And I think it was a really bad move, like bishop e3. I thought it was going to give me this like big speed advantage in this game, and it really, really did not. Okay, I'm going to come in deeper here. Might not be the best idea. I can rely on this. I'm going here. This is hanging. Do they see it? Okay. Oh, right. They can't really back it up there or here. So they might have lost. I didn't realize how bad of a move that was. What are they going to do here? Maybe rook here? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Like what? First of all, then they could go here. I don't have a great spot. Okay, so they're just giving up the exchange because they don't have anything better to do. So I will just trade some stuff. I think I will just double on the open file here and pressure this king a bit. This is hanging. We'll go here. Sure. It does let them go into there, which I don't love. Yeah, that's quite annoying, actually. But I think I go here. And then here, which is ugly, but it looks like it gets the job done. That knight is too strong, I think, to leave there. My pawns are so bad. Just so bad. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I think my opponent just doesn't have anything. Ah. Nope, they can't go there. Okay, that looks like a bad idea. I go here. And now when the knight moves, this hangs. If it goes here, it still doesn't work. So I think this should be it because I go here. And that works better now, I guess, because I can't take. But it still doesn't. Well, no, it works great. What am I talking about? I just blew the game. I think I lost. Wow. Oh, my goodness. What a horrible. Oh, my God. My opponent now wants to chat and rub it in. Oh, my God. This game was so over. That's so bad. I guess I go this way. That's really embarrassing. Very embarrassing. I might be able to time them out. We'll see how strong they are. Like they're taking quite a bit of time for this move, which is probably not a good idea. Just take it to knight, move on. I'll go here. They're probably gonna take there. Yeah, they're definitely crushing me. There's no doubt about it. The question is, will they find the mate? They only have 37 seconds now. Looks like one of those games where I might win just by, timing out, which is kind of ridiculous, but, I'll take it. Okay, I get the piece, which is nice. So now we're actually... What? I thought that was a check. What the heck am I talking about? I think I'm going to keep him over there and go, like, here. I thought that was a check. I thought I won a piece. Okay, I'm in more trouble now because he's going to go there. So I should go here, I think. So when he goes here, I can go here. Oh my. I'll go here. I don't know if that helps. I don't see how they're getting the mate though. I'll go here. Okay. I don't think there's a mate anymore. And if there's no mate, they're going to have a very hard time winning. Because they're pretty far down on time. Okay, now I have a passer. That puts a little pressure on them. here. Here. Okay. They're moving fast enough, or maybe they're going to be okay. Let's see. It's trading. Oh, I should have moved up my king. That was foolish. Here. No, that doesn't work at all. Oh, okay. Maybe it does work. Okay. Oh. I'm super dead. I didn't even win on time. Oh my god. Okay, I can resign. Let's see what this person said. He said, good game when I hung my piece. Yeah. Yep. It's terrible. What a terrible performance. Knight D1 didn't make sense. Okay, let's see what we're talking about here. It was a really bad game. I don't think I'm going to win this event. I just don't think it's going to happen. So I feel like this was quite strong for me. The engine agrees. This was a terrible move. I don't know why I convinced myself. I was just like, this is just going to be such a big dynamic advantage. It's worth it. This would have been fine. Would have let me castle long. But probably better would have just been getting this bishop out first. And then, you know, making it hard for my opponent to make inroads. This was just a dumb move by me. Happens. I really was obsessed with castling long. And then they moved there, which was a big error. Because I could have gone here and won material. I missed that. But this wins material anyway. Actually, it didn't. They could have stopped it. And now I'm crushing them. Just utterly crushing them. But they have this annoying knight. Ah, this is what you're talking about. So you said knight d1 didn't make sense when I had knight d5. You're absolutely right. That would have been a much, much, much better idea. Good call. And then that was game over. One single move. When I'm crushing my opponent is game over. Wow. It'd be fun if you made a Chess Journeys team on Lee Chess. Tell me more. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, I would love to make a Chess Journeys team. Sounds very fun. Let's see, did I ever bring it back to equality? No. Ooh, right here it's only 1.2. Because there was a free bishop? I forked them? Oh, I didn't even fork them. Yeah. Where did I go here? Oh, I went back to there. I missed the free bishop. I think if I take the free bishop, I win. Because I have a big enough time edge where I don't think my opponent would be able to make moves fast enough. Because this pawn would have been a problem. I could have threatened this pawn. This guy's loose. I think I would have won. Oh my goodness. Daniel, how did I miss that? Why am I playing so bad? Okay. So through 7 rounds, I have 2 points. 2 points. That is very bad. That is very, very bad. I've probably lost like 25 rating points. Devastating. Okay, so starting a Lee Chess team, huh? Move. Uh-oh, did it start? It did start. What? I didn't even know it started. There was no beep. Oh my goodness. And I wasn't supposed to do that. What am I even doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, I freaked out and just moved. I don't even know what we're doing now. This is just a random position to me. I'm basically playing freestyle chess at this point. And I'm down 2 minutes. What the heck? Alright, we're just going to move super fast. Just to try to get some time back. This is insane. What even happened? How are they doing that? I'm going to go here. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go here. They are crushing me positionally. I'll go here. And I guess we'll go back. I'm not really playing chess right now. I'm just moving for the sake of moving. So I'm going to go here, hitting that. I'll go here. I can't believe I'm so far down on time. Okay, so that is no longer available. I don't have any idea what to do. I will go here. I don't know about that. This is hanging, not hanging, but it's gonna be ugly for me. 30 seconds? 30 seconds? I almost feel like I should just resign at this point. Like, what's the point? That was really weird that I didn't get the sound effect that the round had started. Alright, I'll just take, I don't know what to do. I'll go here. Just gonna double pieces over here. Try to pressure somehow. I assume they'll trade. I'll bring the other rook over. He's gonna bring his rook there. And we're just trading down in a way that doesn't really do much for me. I'll go here. Maybe that'll break something loose. Nope, it did not. Let's come back. Okay. Not there. Actually, I'll take here. And I'll go here. I'll take there, then I can go here. Okay. Gets that pawn if he wants it. He does not. I'll go here. Oh, that's probably not good. Oh, okay. My opponent was pretty close to mating me there. I don't know what to do. I'll just move. Oh, I have a check over here. No, not anymore. Oh, we're coming in. It's not going to do anything, but I'm okay with that. Oh, that one's a... No, it doesn't win a queen. It just trades a queen. I'll go here. 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 Oops, I need to take here first, then take here. Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna win over there? No, you're not gonna win over there. Am I gonna win? Am I gonna win? I'm gonna win. This is the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. I spotted my opponent several minutes in a 3-1 game and I'm going to win. Okay. That is how you do it. And apparently I missed a hanging queen. Whose queen was hanging? Their queen or my queen? Wow, that was incredibly tiring. I don't know what happened there. Let's see what the engine says. Yeah, it says I played utterly terribly. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I was just playing random moves for much of the game just to move. So, yeah, none of these moves are particularly great. Apparently that was bad. Wow, this just loses the game. How does this lose the game? He goes here. I don't see how that loses the game. They hung a bishop right before you thought they hung a queen. Oh, okay. Let me check, make sure the next round hasn't started. It's not even starting soon. That's hard to believe since it took the whole time. Okay. And still losing. This is game over. Why was this game over? What? I hung my queen here? Okay. And then here... How was that bad? What am I... Oh, yeah, this bishop is hanging. Duh. Wow. So, just a horrible game by both of us. I don't know what happened to my opponent. That's the weird part. Like, I get my end. I spotted my opponent several minutes. Oh, awesome. I will definitely check out your answer to the chess teams. Ah, that was exhausting. That was just utterly exhausting not to do that. But now I know I can. That is that's kind of interesting to know that I could possibly play with 0 time for a whole game. Alright, we're gonna get a Najdorf. Very exciting. Alright, which line? That line. I don't know much about that line. Especially not that version of that line. I'll go here, which just looks reasonable. I want to go here, but that move looks annoying. So I'm gonna castle because I know I want to make that move. I'm trying to decide if I play h6. Okay, I probably should have just played h6 before preventing all of this. Yeah, that would have been better. Okay, I'll go here. If they let me take, I will. They do not. And now we're in a position I really know nothing about. Where do I want my knight? I feel like I want to do this thing with my knight. This is a trap. Okay, I'm going to come in here. I'm hitting this. I'm hitting that guy. Wow, it's not even backed up now. There's not a way to win it, right? And this pawn will be weak forever now. So, I don't know, maybe this didn't work out at all. I think I'll go this way. Yeah, this this d pawn looks very problematic. Okay, what I'm going to do is swing the bishop into that square. And if I go here, queen there. Probably not the best plan, but I'm not sure what else to do. That actually works because the queen's backing it up. If the queen hadn't been backing it up, that would have lost. Now my position seems fine. It's not great, but it seems adequate. Oh, I did lose a pawn. I wasn't expecting that. But I can go here. I think I'll get the pawn back. Right? There's not a trick because I go here, and if they try to pin me, I go here. So do a way out. Ooh, I'm way low on time though. Okay, so now we're just gonna have an even endgame where I have a bishop to the knight. So let's get the king to the center as fast as possible. Okay. I kind of feel like king to the center was probably better than what my opponent did. I'm gonna go here. I could go here perhaps. Sure, let's go there. I can go here. And then I can go here and push him away and go up. And I think that should be enough. And if they take, that looks really bad for them. Their pawns are kind of a wreck. Both are on light square, so I think this move wins. But we shall see. Got twice the time you had last game. That is a good point. That is a good point. Okay. I will just go here. Push them back. Go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll just take the piece. I don't know what happened there. I'll go here, I guess. Then I'll go check. Then I'll go here, and now the game is super over. You can keep my king at bay, but you are going to lose every pawn on the board. I think it might be time for you to resign, my friend. Kind of tempted to go eat all of his pawns. Oh, he wants to chat. Sure. And his word, he says, bruh. That's okay. Okay. All right. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know bro talk as well as I would have liked. Saying bruh when you're lost, I don't understand what it means. Okay, but that was a pretty clean game. I'm in the 90%. I do want to take a look at this opening specifically. I don't know the queen or the bishop d3 variant very well. Okay, so castles is the book move. These are all book moves. Here, book move is like knight up, not pawn, because they probably want to take anyway. So just develops a knight, and then if they take, then we're taking here, and this knight can't come in as easily. So the way I did it is I let them bring their knight in. I let them make these trades, though this is just one, because this is not a trap. Right. I was like, it's a trap. They just go here. No, they would lose their rook. So that was ridiculous. This felt like a mistake. It felt too weakening, but I just didn't see the way to take advantage of it. And this is a good way to take advantage of it. Although, can't they just go here? No, then this one drops. And if they don't do that, let's say they go here, and I take, then they have to take this way. And now, oh, and I don't get that. But now things are much weaker. I'm going back to check to make sure I'm not supposed to be starting the next round. Not yet. Okay, let's see what you guys had to say. Bruh is a pretty accurate thing to say there. What? It's accurate to say that in your lost endgame? Or are you saying because it was a draw and I swindled him or something? Okay, so this is all draw. Definitely a draw unless someone makes a huge blunder. And my opponent is like, huge blunder? Huge blunder, you say? Oh, okay. So this was a really good move by me, actually. And I didn't even fully see it. They went there and just bam, tactic, game. And then he says, bruh. I don't know. Okay. So that's that one. Interesting game. The opening went okay. There's definitely some improvements there. So let's take a look at what's the first move I would change since it's opening work. First move I would change is here. But bigger question, yeah, no, I think I played all this correctly. Yeah, so here it would be knight here first, then let them sort of declare what they're doing. Then I can go h6. And now if they want to take, well, I've just done this. This is going here, this is going here, and we got like a standard knight or setup. The way I did it, I let them steer us into something different that was better. It had to be because he hung his knight. Yeah. Oh, good knight, bad bishop, you think? I thought my bishop was pretty good. All my it's pawns on both sides of the board. All my pawns over here are on dark squares. Like, even if he had gone, let's say, here, maybe earlier it wasn't as good. But I definitely didn't feel bad about this position. I felt like at a minimum, I have the slight edge with the pawns on opposite flanks. Maybe that's incorrect. Also, I'm a much higher rated player, and I feel like I should have an advantage in an even endgame. Better was pin the knight. Okay. Interesting. Maybe we'll have to look at that later. This is Daniel's comments about taking the bishop rather than just pinning the knight and keeping his bishop on the board. Yeah, and that's a good point, Brozinger. Bruh means anything. Like, anything. My daughter's friends, there's this one friend who just says, bruh, bruh, over and over and over in every scenario about anything. It's kind of maddening. If my child did that, I think we would have to have a chat. I can't do that. I deal with it too much at the school I teach it already. I can't do it at home. Okay, so we're just playing an exchange variation. And this is something I like to play. So I'm quite happy to go here. All right, we'll go here. We'll see what they do here. It's kind of a big moment. When they go there, I think I'd rather go back. I think I wouldn't mind if they play g5. Okay. The problem here is now I don't know where to put my bishop because I want it. Like if they're going to put their bishop there, I want my bishop here. Okay, so I missed my chance to take the knight, but they have also imprisoned their own bishop. So I think I'm okay with that. I will just minority attack now. That's a good way to handle the minority attack. That is a very good way to handle it. I don't actually really know how to deal with that variant. So that's something we'll have to look at in analysis. I've seen in some books some people suggesting a5, and I'm always like, huh, yeah, how do I deal with that? So I'll go here, but they can just push. Ooh, or they can just take? I don't think that's the way they're supposed to do that. Because now I still have this idea of pushing and messing up their entire structure. Though they could go there, there. Yeah, and then they're left with like these two isolated pawns. So I don't think this is great for them. Bruh is like putting guitar in a song. It can always fit somehow. Oh my goodness. That is a funny line. Is this 4 out of 8 or 4 out of 9? This is round 9 now, so I'm 4 out of 8. Okay. Question. Do I push? I also have this move. Is that good? It seems good. Sure. Let's do this move. I usually don't make that move, so I don't know. It looks strong, though. I'm kind of delaying pushing this pawn. I am definitely going to push it at some point. The point being that if they let this happen, now the c pawn is just perpetually weak. Probably I'll slide my queen up here. Ooh, I like this a lot. I've got this. And then look at this cool idea. Going here. I don't know if that does anything, but it looks cool. They certainly can't take it. It's off limits. Oh, it's amazing now. Bam! They walked into the fork. This is where Chess Tactics from Scratch really pays off. That book has you thinking about possibilities, right? Like, okay, I've got this. Now, I know there's nothing here now, but I'm filing it away for later, as Jan Marcos would say. I'm putting it in the freezer, and then like, boom, and the freezer pops open, and everything is there, and you're like, oh my goodness. Like, you know, my opponents might be like, how do you find that immediately? And it's like, well, I already saw it, right? Like, that was something that was in the freezer, ready to be defrosted, and then bam, it was there. So it's just a free piece? Wow. Okay. It's not even exchange, a free piece straight up. Dang. All right. I think I'm going here, other rook. So I go here, they go there with the bishop. Yeah. Because the queen's pinned. I think this works. I didn't calculate that very hard, though. Unless there's things like here, 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 or something that messed me up. Or did I have something better there? I'm not sure. Oh, and I can't push this pawn now. So maybe I don't like that. I don't know. But I'm up a piece. I'm up a whole rook. Shouldn't matter anymore. Ooh, I don't think that was a good idea. Don't I go here and win? I believe the answer is I do go here and win now. Okay, well, they will get the piece back. I think that is fine. Okay, I do have to worry about my back rank ever so slightly. I'm first going to take... No, because then this bishop, that knight is nowhere to go. Running out of time. Important to note. I am going to go here. Then I can have that with a knight if I want. I'm probably just going to make this move just to make it. Okay, I'll take here. I'm just going to make this move. It's just a safety first kind of move. Doesn't do anything, but that's fine. And then I'll go here, offering... Oh, no! Oh, that is very disheartening. Oh, my. That is brutal. That is such a brutal situation. Oh, boy. Why do I do this kind of stuff? These are the things where I'm like, why do I even play chess? Like, if I'm that bad at the game, then what exactly is the point? But I think I got mate. So, oh, I might not. Shoot, it's so close to mate, but I don't think it's mate. So close. There's no way to do this. There is mate. Yes, this would be mate. No, it's not. Darn it. Here. Oh, man. Oh, that hangs me. Oh, my God. All right, I totally lost it. Oh, my goodness. Such an easy win, too. Okay. Well, wait. Do we still have mate, maybe? No, it depends. If he goes there... No, that's not check. I mean, it's check, but he can stop it. And then now the knight goes here, so I don't get mate. Or the pawn. This pawn. There. There's a way to stop this mate, though. This mate doesn't... Oh, wait. No, doesn't work. So close to working. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, well, I meant to go here. Okay, sorry. Lead chess teams would allow you to arrange tournaments for team members. Say a night or theme that allows members to see the schedule in advance and guaranteeing a higher engagement plus free advertisement. Yeah, that sounds amazing all around. Well, that was very disappointing. That was a one game. I saw the tactic to win the game. And I think this happens to me. I don't normally play Blitz back-to-back, even one game back-to-back. And this kind of happens to me. I hit a wall where then, like, I do something like this. So I might just... I think I'm going to probably play one more round, and then I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to see an even worse round next time. Interestingly, the engine says I'm winning. Because I have such a strong attack. That was the error. I was looking at, like, it goes back, but I just couldn't make it work. Like, let's say they do nothing, and they go here. This is mate in one? Yes, it is mate in one because of that. That's what I missed. That is what I missed. Because I was thinking, like, then the king gets out, and I can't quite trap it. Yeah, unfortunately, I do know what happened. Like I said, this happens to me if I try to play too many Blitz games in a row. My brain just kind of breaks at some moment and just goes like, dude, you're not this guy. Like, who do you think you are right now? Like, you know, one of these kids. You are not set up to do this. So where is the mate here? Oh, is the mate just this? Yeah, this is like a just account puzzle. Okay. All right, well, I had a lot of chances there, even after blundering my queen. And yeah, we had chances. Yeah, that would have been funny if that had ended up being a queen sacrifice for me. Yeah, I think Takari's right. There's only one word to describe what happened, which is, bruh. Yeah, I think you're right. Just don't let my students see that I even said that word like that one time. you know, I'll never live it down. Okay. Well. That was that should have been the last game. A smart me would have been like, that's it. But I'm not feeling smart right now. I'm feeling like playing one more and even 10. Maybe we can get the win and get to a 5 out of 10 even score. And then that's it. There's no way I'm playing the 11th game unless I have some heroic victory here that drives me want to play another one. So this next round is starting soon. Let's see. What place am I in right now? I'm in 65th place out of 235 people, which sounds quite impressive, but I think a lot of people just dropped out at some point. All right, playing against the guy who's 1220, also streaming, so that's interesting. Come on, Nydorf. Okay, are you a chicken? No. Yes, you are. You're just a different kind of chicken. Okay, that's fine. I've specifically worked on this line because I've been using Chessiverse to try to learn the Sicilian, and the bots, for whatever reason, love this exact line, which makes no sense to me. I never see anyone play it as a human, but their bots love it. So I don't know. Oh, this castle, it seems fine. Here we're just going to develop our pieces and, you know, do stuff. That is a weird move with me being ketoed. You really think you're going to break down my king side that easily with all these things over here? Seems overly optimistic, my friend. What? I guess here, perhaps? Can I stop that? I guess not. But I can go here, and then this looks pretty decent. Wait, so what about here? Here? No, that doesn't work. But I think this works fine. Here. I guess I'm not really doing much because they're just going to kick me. So maybe that was kind of pointless. I'm going to kick this guy. Or not kick him, but just develop my queen side by harassing him. I think that's a better way to put it. Kind of tempted to do this with my knight. I don't know if they take, they're doubling my pawns, but it's a pretty giant pawn center. Yeah, if they do that, can I just go here? Takes. Here. Doesn't really seem to change things that much. I'm going to do this. And then, okay. I guess that worked pretty well. I go here, though. And now 2 hanging things. Now the C file's open, so maybe that's not so bad for me. And then if they take here, okay, no, that's okay. That's probably ended up worse for me. I'm gonna go here, or at least hitting this, so they'll probably take with the queen, and then if they take with the queen, then I have a discovery that doesn't really do much, unfortunately. Okay, they'll go there. This is a game-winning move if I could make it happen. So, can we make it happen? There. Oh, okay. I'm looking at stuff here. I'm going to go... Wait. Do I want to try to go here and block the... I'll just go here. And then they'll probably go there. Okay. And then when they go there, then I'll go here, which is where I wanted to go anyway, but now their pawns are weaker. Okay. And now I can go here and here. I'm getting low on time, so we'll see if this works out. I think opponent had bishop d5. Yeah, I felt like I didn't play that right. I felt like I tried to get too cute, but I couldn't quite see it very clearly. Oh, I guess there's a problem with going here and here. Yeah, so I think I'll have to take with the queen, which I think is fine. Take with the queen. This is hanging, so they almost have to take here. Then I take here. Then I get the bishop. What? That works? That does not work at all. I just take their piece for nothing, right? Or, yeah, okay. Yes, I just get their piece for nothing. And I'm threatening a rook. And I'm forking. And I'm getting that. So, yes, things are going quite well for me now. Just going to load up here. I'm going to give up that pawn to get this pawn. Maybe I could have gone there. That's interesting. Let's chase him away here. And then I'll go there. Not really sure how I'm winning this now. I'll go here. I'm very low on time. Incredibly low. Almost lost the game there. Let's go here. I shouldn't have done that. There. Here, which is where I should have gone. Okay. I'll go there, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. Threaten to win that king. Not the king. The pawn. Okay. I'll go here. I'll go here. 9 seconds. It's not looking good. And I'm not feeling sharp like I was that one game where I was able to just like really put it together. I don't have it this time. This is a loss. Unless my opponent plays incredibly badly, which they are. Okay, I can go here. That's fine. Okay. I think that's okay. I'll go there. Maybe that wasn't so good. I'll go here. There. I timed out? I was moving pretty much instantly. Okay, well, that's definitely the last one for me. I'm going to leave this tournament. Let's take a look at that one. That was interesting. It is frustrating that I timed out there. I don't even know how I timed out there. I was like, move, 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 move. So I don't get it. That's why I do not like playing 3-1. 3-2 is much better to me because I would have won that game in 3-2. Well, most likely. Okay, so this is all fine. This is considered a mistake. I didn't think I wanted to go here. But, okay, I thought I was getting the knight in here. Okay, so better was to sort of solidify that. I went this route instead, and yeah, this was too cute. Should not have gone this path, but now I'm crushing him. And I have this move here, which I don't know how I missed it. The pawn was hanging. I was obsessed with other things, and now I have a great position. I'm up over 3, up 5. The game is over. My opponent's position has collapsed. I only have 20 seconds left, but I have an increment. There's no world where I don't win this. All these moves I'm making instantly. And what happened? This move took me 3 seconds to go there. And then I thought I was moving instantly, and apparently it took me 2 minutes. I tried to insta move that, so I don't know. You're hovering with the piece and not letting it go. Yeah, I think I just kind of forgot that I was like dead. Just one more proceeds all great decisions. Okay, that's good. When is summer break over? It ended, Pilot. It ended. I'm back at work. It is over. Maybe you're playing a Chessiverse bot. Yeah, it's possible. I wanted to talk to you about Chessiverse. Did you say you could play it on your chestnut? Yes, you can. You go to Chessiverse. You download the Chrome add-on Chess Connect, I believe it's called. What I would do is just YouTube how to do it. They walk you through it, but I'm pretty sure it's Chess Connect, and it's very easy. Actually, I was kind of shocked and happy. Could have played b5 a bit earlier. I think opponent had bishop d5, keeps the piece or gets the rook. You were hovering over the piece, yeah. Well, it was fun-ish. I mean, I like playing in one. So what happens is I'm like, I can't wait to play an Untitled Tuesday, and then I play, and I'm like, I could go a few months before I play again. I don't like 3-1, and I don't enjoy playing 10 straight games of Blitz. That's just not how I work. I would much rather play one, take my time going over it, then play another one, or just play some Nightdwarf training games with a friend, Fried Foxy. But, I mean, I'm glad I did it, but it wasn't the most fun thing ever. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You got to see me make some truly horrific moves. It's funny because I'm the most proud of and the most horrified by the same game. That second to last game, wow, I lost a lot of rating points. It's a good thing I don't care about my Blitz rating. I'd be very sad right now. This game, I guess I ended up, no, I lost on time in this game. This game had a really cool idea here where, like, I was able to use chess tactics from scratch and see, like, this works if only, and they're like, if only this? And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm like a chess god now. And then just a few moves later, I'm like, you know, problem with the server, everything has gone melting down. So that was kind of a problem. Oh yeah, that was the other funny one. I gave my opponent 2-minute time odds in a 3-1, in which I'm terrible at Blitz, and won one of the worst games ever, in which I hung my queen and my opponent missed it. So that was probably the worst game I've ever won. This was one of my favorite tactics I've done in a while, and then one of the most horrific blunders I've ever done. So we got to see it all today. I hope that's what you came for, seeing it all. And I think that's going to have to wrap it up. I think we're going to go. Got to talk to my children about dinner and other parental things. So thanks for stopping by. And I'll be back tomorrow around the same time during the school year. 4 p.m. Pacific is kind of my normal opportunity to play, to do some streaming, to do some training games, to do some puzzle rushes. So I'll just see if Fried Foxy is here still. Fried Foxy, do you want to play some training games on stream tomorrow around 4 p.m. Pacific? If so, I'll just schedule it. I'll put it on the YouTube schedule. I don't know if people can actually see it, but if they can, then it'll be on there. Well, thanks for coming by. Lots of people. I appreciate it. Dakari, Daniel, C. Cream, Pilot, Fried Foxy, Brosinger Gaming. We had the whole crew in here today. Hopefully it went well. I'm curious, actually, before I go, did you guys see ads or not? It said, do you want to put ads on for this? I said sure. I wasn't sure what would happen. If they were there, were they intrusive? Were they sort of off to the side? Give me some quick feedback on how ads worked with this thing, because I don't want the streams to be horrible for you all and I make 1 cent, right? Because that's about what I probably made if it ran some ads. It's literally 1 cent. So Daniel, did those ads mess with you? Were they off to the side? Were you able to still watch the game, or did it like replace the whole screen? Very, very curious to hear. Essentially, did it make your experience bad? Oh, and you can't see the stream. Might not be worth it then. Might not be worth it. How long were they? Oh, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, I guess, isn't that bad. I don't know. You tell me. Because you guys are the ones that come all the time. So, is it okay for you to have these ads, or are you like, no, I basically ruined everything, and those 10 seconds, like, it's hard for me if I'm watching a chess game to lose 10 seconds. That would be hard for me. Daniel says it didn't really bother him much. Okay, I'll have to see how much I made from this stream, but my guess is it's under a nickel. Would be my guess. Under a nickel. Worth it if it gives us more streams. Okay. That's cool. Okay, I'm glad they were short, because it didn't ask me anything like how long do you want them to be or anything like that. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll make a nickel or so. Okay, everything adds up. It's the funny thing, like Fried Foxy said, being able to have ads makes it a little easier to be able to stream more. Like, eventually it would be great if, say, 2 years from now, this is what I did, and I could stream for a few hours every day, make some Chessable courses, make the podcast a couple times a week, and that would be great. I would really enjoy that. I'm not anywhere there yet, but who knows? Maybe someday. Okay. Well, thanks for coming by, everybody. I had a good time. Hopefully you had a good time, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.